This is a short compilation of angry thoughts I've had, mostly caused by me coming into contact with people I hate. I titled it number 1 because when I sat down and brainstormed for this, the ideas were never ending and I was flowing and my pen just kept writing and that's when I noticed something. I hate a lot of things and my general personality is one of great hostility towards others. So I can make a lot of these videos. Well, that's enough of an introduction. Let's get started, fuckers!
Now this next piece of material is real simple. It's called free-floating hostility.
I currently attend college, and my college is pretty big. So to get to class, you can walk there, take your bike, ride your skateboard, or hop on your adult-sized scooter. Everybody chooses one of these 4 methods, except for one random asshole who finds it necessary to ride his big as fuck unicycle to class. It's one thing to look like a douchebag, but on this unicycle, he looks like an 8-foot tall douchebag. Like, does he think this is cool? Does he think this makes him look interesting? Does he think this will somehow translate into him getting pussy? Because that's what I think. This guy is so far removed from reality that he thinks riding this half a penny farther makes him look interesting to the opposite sex somehow. It doesn't. I just wish that one day I see this guy riding his unicycle and his one big stupid wheel gets caught in a pavement crack, the unicycle flips, he goes flying through the air and lands in a leukemia diagnosis. Okay, next. So I was sitting in the library doing homework one day when I so happened to overhear these 3 girls sitting next to me talking about college life. Now their mind-numbing, pointless conversation about homework and homesickness had gone on for about 20 minutes before I shot myself. Not really, I didn't have a gun at the time, so unfortunately I had to keep listening. But if I did have a gun at that moment, trigger pull, brain splat, vomiting janitor. So eventually one girl admits that last week she went to a party, got trashed, and made out with some random guy. This was apparently so shocking to her friends that one girl exclaimed, "Wow, you're so wild." And the other girl followed it with, "That's literally the craziest thing I've ever heard." It was fair to say that at that point, I wanted all 3 of them executed on the spot while their families were forced to watch via live stream. World Star! They seriously thought that getting drunk at a party and hooking up with a stranger was crazy behavior. Yeah, maybe if you're in the 2nd grade or something, that's a bit on the wild side and someone should probably be keeping tabs on you, but that kind of behavior isn't anything when you're in college. Drinking and hooking up. You mean the 2 things that are in literally every single movie about college ever. Fucking fascinating. If you want to surprise me with a story, tell me about the time you got drunk at a party and took a runny shit on a parked car. Or the time you hooked up with a guy and as a goof gave him hepatitis. Or the one time you were fucking around and caused the LA riots of 1992. That would be wild. Okay, last one. If at any point you've ever stopped in the middle of a conversation with me to literally knock on wood, I hope a tree falls on you. What the fuck is knocking on wood supposed to do? If you knock on wood just because it's a saying, then don't be mad at me when I break a block of ice over your head to introduce myself. Or maybe, I don't want to get ahead of myself and assume something about you. Maybe you're a person who doesn't do it just for the saying, but instead, you knock on wood because you believe in the superstition. In which case, my question to you would be, how the fuck do you think the universe works? Where somebody's life can be dramatically changed by touching a mahogany desk. The only time touching some wood will ever help your current circumstances and give you a brighter future is if you're a child actor looking for a movie role. In that case, you better get ready for a lot of wood touching. Hollywood's a bitch. It's amazing how therapeutic that is. Like just releasing all of the anger I have stored inside. Whew, fuck.
Mahogany. Anyway, can we please...
Silence!
Mahogany.